Hello, it is Monday the 7th of April. How are we all? I hope everyone is doing alright today. I'm still pretty ill. I don't know if you can tell. Yes. But, never mind. I am broken up from uni now. That's a weird noise. I am broken up from uni now for Easter, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. Saturday just gone for rehearsals for the show that we did on Sunday. The rehearsals went well, all was good. Quite a good day. And then yesterday, the Sunday, was the actual show day. Huh. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Anyway, that was Jay. Because me and him are meeting up, so I wonder if I can see him go past actually. Oh yeah, there he goes. We're going to meet up today. But yeah, yesterday the show went really well. We had a couple of shows actually. However, I was moving set. I was a stagehand. I was moving set around, and I dropped a bit, like a really heavy Greek archway. Dropped it. Fortunately, I caught it again before it fell onto one of the other stagehands' heads. But my thumb, if I can spin you around a bit, my thumb suffered a little bit. There's a nice little sort of paper cutty slice there, and another dig out of the thumb there. But you know, when it came down to it, what was the best situation? A cut thumb or a concussion? So, yes, I injured my thumb, but I saved someone from getting a concussion. Which, actually, you know what? That's not a bad time. So, yes, me and Jay are heading off out. He's got some shopping and things that he needs to do. Just seen him go past. I need to go and meet him now. I'll see you a bit later on. Chat to you later and stuff. And all the rest of it, I guess. So, bye-bye.
It is Tuesday today. The 8th of April? I don't really know. How are we all? Hope everyone is alright today. Today's plan. I've just had a driving lesson, which has all been fine and dandy. In readiness for an eventual test. And now I'm heading into work. Got a text from the manager this morning asking if anyone could go in and work from 12 until 6 today. I didn't have anything going on today, so I said, yeah, alright, I can do that, why not? So that's where we're going now, an impromptu day at work. Might have to get myself an energy drink or something, because I ain't got no energy. Simple as that. Oh, by the way, not that anyone's asked, but the caffeine challenge thing that I tried to do for April didn't go well. I think I already said it didn't go too well, but just to reiterate, it wasn't great. Anything else? Yesterday, anything else happen? Me and Jay went out. Oh my gosh, sun! Ugh, I can't see. I can't see for the brightness. Yeah, we just went out. I bought some memory for you. Got a bit more capacity to remember things now, and also bought like a little wallet that I could use to hold all of your spare bits of memory. So that'll be good fun. You get to have things put in you just to help you remember. And let's face it, you ain't gonna forget that, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But no, that's pretty much it. I can't imagine it's going to be too busy at work, really. I mean, it's at lunchtime on a Tuesday. It's not that busy, really. I can't foresee it being that busy anyway. Touch wood. That was you. That's pretty much it, I think. I might chat to you a bit later on. Probably on the way home. I'll let you know how things go and how they went and all that sort of thing. It's going to be quite good actually. It feels like ages since I've been at the bar. And I was last there on Friday, so it's been like 5 days or so. 4 or 5 days. And yeah, I want to get back and get going. Do you know what it was? It was because when I was last in on Friday, I was on the floor, so I was doing glasses and stuff like that. Now, today I'm serving, I imagine, all sorts. Because that's the beauty of doing like, afternoons and daytimes and stuff like that. You just do whatever needs doing, really. Quiet shift, so do whatever needs doing shift. You serve that man over there, he has been served. Take him some food, food has been taken. Clean stuff. There you go. So I'll see you a bit later on and let you know how many things I cleaned, I suppose. It was a good old shift. 12 till 6. 12 till 6? 12 till 6 on a Tuesday afternoon. Really not that busy. So you know, it was nice and quiet, wasn't too bad. Enjoyed being in, which is important. Yeah, all in all, pretty good. Working again tomorrow night. I got asked if I could, not doing anything tomorrow, so I may as well. You know, you gotta work hard if you want to live well, so they say. So that's all right. I'm gonna, like I think I said, I'm gonna take what I can, because my teaching job is finished for Easter, as is uni. So this is the only source of money I have coming in at the moment for the next few weeks. So I may as well make the most of it. And considering how I've got a little bit of time off from the bar for various weekends that I have planned and stuff, it seems wise to kind of pick up the slack in the weekdays when I'm not doing anything. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So yes, that's that. And I don't actually think there's anything else. It's a really nice evening, actually. It's about 6:30, 20 to 7, and you know, I'm here in a t-shirt, sunglasses. The sky's a bit grey, but you know, you've got blue up there, and the sun is setting behind me, so it's nicely cool in the shade, the abundance of it that there is. But in the sun, it's not hot, but it's pleasant to be in. And you know what that says to me? That says, I think spring doth sprung, or at least spring springeth forwardeth. At least it's here anyway. That's what I'm trying to get at, which is nice. It feels good to be out. I'm going to concentrate on the road a little bit so I can see if I'm across. Thank you. Yeah, all nice. It's a nice day out. The shift was nice. There was this is quite funny. There was a pair who came in, and obviously, you know, if you're a barman, it's part of your job to ask people for ID if they look underage. You know, over here in the UK, legal drinking age is 18, but we operate challenge 21. So if they look younger than 21, you ask them for ID. Basically, that's how that goes. And this pair came in, who I thought, yeah, I'm not sure. Let me double check. So I asked if they both had ID, and it was like a fellow and presumably his girlfriend or whatever. And the fella said, this is pretty much direct quote. The fella said, "Oh, I haven't got my ID, but I'm like 27." You're like 27? You either are or you aren't. And frankly, if you're going, I'm like 27, I'm going to assume that you're not, and that you're making it up. Even if you was, you know, you'd carry ID around with you. You must be aware that you look young, and so would need ID. Even if he is 27, he didn't look 27. I'll be fair. His girlfriend certainly didn't look around that age. I didn't get the chance to ask for her ID because they went, oh, never mind, and walked off to some other pub where maybe they did, maybe they got ID'd, maybe they didn't. Don't know. But yes, it's important to commit. I guess if you ask someone for ID, then don't just take their word for it. If they say they're the age they are, you know, sometimes you'll get it wrong. Sometimes they will be 27, but you're not going to know that unless they show it to you. And because it's a pretty serious offence to sell alcohol to underage people. I mean, it's also an offence for them to try and buy it, but the consequence of serving it to someone is far worse than the consequence of them trying to buy. So you kind of almost have to, you have to be rigorous, really. And you know, there are going to be the people who will give you their ID and actually it turns out that they are 27, they just look incredibly young, and you kind of have to go, well, you look very young. It's a compliment, honestly. And there are going to be the people who won't have their ID and will insist that they are a certain age, but you know, what can be done? You have to have it, really. That's the way it goes. Never mind. Yeah, I'm going to put you away now and enjoy the rest of this walk home because it's lovely. It's really nice out. This is what I was looking forward to about working there. Having to walk to and from in weather like this. This is good. I could deal with this. This is nice. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday. Like I said, day off up until the evening when we're working. Again, it should be a quiet night tomorrow, but we'll discuss that then. So until tomorrow, bye-bye. Or until a few seconds. I know I had a sign out thingy, but see you tomorrow in just a few seconds, wasn't it? Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Good afternoon, or evening, whichever of the two you want to go for. It is Wednesday the 9th of April. How are we? Everyone okay? As per usual, I hope so. We're off to work now. As I said yesterday, we're working tonight because I was asked to, and I need to start bringing in a bit of money over Easter while my other jobs are cancelled. Oh, my face is really itchy and I can't itch it because you're in one hand and I've got a bottle in the other. Like, I literally cannot do anything. Oh my gosh! That's like this face scrub that I was using. I used a little bit of it, and maybe I'm allergic to it. I don't know. It just feels a little bit bony, a little bit prickly. I don't think I'm allergic to it. I think I used it before, and it's been alright. Oh, this is ridiculous. If I put that under there. Oh, jeez. That's actually a bit better as well because my hand's quite cool from holding that water because it's just come out of the fridge. Oh, I might have to check when I get into work, check what my face is looking like. If it's all of a sudden come up in blotches and stuff, that ain't going to be any good. But anyway, what have we done with today? Well, not a great deal actually. It's been a beautiful day outside, all day pretty much. Nice blue skies, sun has been out, so I've done what any good YouTuber should do and spend it indoors. I mean, that sounds like a bee, but it's actually that motorbike. It's a bit weird. Yeah, no, I've just been indoors, not doing a whole lot. Can still hear it. Never mind. I did have a thought, right, today. There was a spider on the ceiling in my bedroom, right? And I just saw him sat there. And the thought went into my mind, what's he doing? Like, just think about it. What? When you see a spider just sat on the wall, what is it doing? Is it just, like, is it asleep? Sat there? Is it sat there pondering the quandaries of its life? Trying to figure out its existence? It needs to stop and think, take some time. Maybe it's exhausted. You know, I can imagine it's a pretty hard life being a spider, having to cling to things and spin webs all day. Maybe it's tired. I honestly don't know, like, what it's doing. I know, you know, some insects, animals, reptiles, you name it, stand still in the sun to raise their body temperature and things like that. Stand still to cool off. Things like that. But this was a tiny little house spider on the ceiling in my bedroom. Weren't going to be bathing out in the sun up there. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it eluded me for quite some time. Didn't think to Google it. Just sat there pondering it for a little while. Ironically enough, sat very still, trying to think about it. So maybe that's what it's doing. Maybe while I'm sat there thinking about why that spider isn't moving, that spider is sat there thinking about why people are always moving. It's an interesting world. I also today burnt another CD for the car, a kind of hit list of all my favourite Machine Supremacy songs. It's about 14 of them on the CD. Hopefully, I hear they have a new album out in May, which is quite cool. For those of you who don't know, Machine Supremacy are a rock band that fill their music with kind of like a chiptune effects and stuff. They draw a lot of inspiration from 8-bit and 8-bit music, 16-bit music and chiptune type things, so I'm really into them. And they're supposed to be releasing a new album in May, which I'm looking forward to, and then following that up with a tour around Europe. I'd really like to go and see them, but we need to see what happens when it reaches that point in time, first of all, which isn't for, well, mind you, that's only next month actually, so it shouldn't be too bad. The time is 12:15. Your mission to get home before 1 AM. Well, that's my mission anyway. Yeah, it's midnight after work on a Wednesday. I don't normally. Damn, I don't very often work on a Wednesday, but this time I did, and here we are, 00:15, and I need to be home before 0100. I don't need to be home, but that's the plan. So here we are. It's another beautiful night to follow the really lovely day as well. This is the kind of atmosphere I can get used to, the kind of ambience, I guess. I mean, you know, it's like I say, it's probably about 20 past midnight now, and here I am in but a hoodie, sleeves rolled up. It's nice. Nice night out. It's not warm, it's not cold. That car is very pink. It's great. How did tonight go at work? Well, probably one of the busiest, if not the busiest, weekday shift I've ever worked. There was a football game on tonight. Not a particularly big football game, but we was kind of packed out pretty much. It was just me and one other person on, and they went on their break because they'd been on for a lot longer than me. And then all of a sudden the bar fills up, and then it's just me to serve all these people. And we get there in the end. Jay is one of them. Jay turned up because we were supposed to have a little chat and a catch up and stuff. But I gave him his drink and then he left. I said to him, you may as well go home, and he did. So we're gonna have a chat tomorrow instead. But it just got super busy out of nowhere for a really long time. I mean, well, I said in a message to Jay afterwards, yeah, I'm sorry, but that shift pummeled us completely and utterly. I don't think we was prepared for it in the slightest, really. But we came through, we did alright. No real mistakes to speak of. A couple of annoyed people, but what are you going to do? There was one fellow who started shouting at me from the other end of the bar going, there should be more staff on! It's a football night, there should be more staff! And I was well into being stressed out, being the only one on the bar serving all these people. So I was quite stressed. So he said, there should be more staff on the bar on a football night, where is everyone? And I said back to him, you're right, there should be, but there isn't. What do you want me to do about it? And he said nothing else. Now, ordinarily, I'd hold my tongue a bit better and be a bit more polite. but I was just knackered, running from one end of the bar to the other, trying to serve everyone in the order that they came to the bar, which is hard enough in and of itself, and which winds people up even more. But, you know, you have to realise, as much as we may seem it, us bartenders aren't superhuman. You know, we only have one pair of eyes, and the majority of the time they're looking at what we're doing, not at who's arriving when. You know, I have a good idea of who arrives when using peripheral vision, but, you know, that's very hard when you're all wearing the same colour shirt. You know. But that was pretty much it. Other than that, it was a pretty good shift. Someone ordered a latte, and I said, yeah, it'll be with you as soon as we can. We need to wash up some mugs first. And then they came back like 10 minutes later and said, we're still waiting for our latte. And I said, I know, we're still washing up mugs to make sure that you can have a latte. And seeing as how I am the only one here, you know, there's not a lot I can do apart from wait for the mugs to be washed up and delivered. And considering the chef is inundated with orders, the chef on his own as well, there's not much that I can do. 15 minutes passed. I still haven't had it. We're working on it, woman! Is what I wanted to say, but I didn't. You know, I do have some composure and manners, but I just... There was the one fella, right boys? There was the one fella who shouted at me from the end of the bar, and I just had no time. If you're going to be rude to me, expect rudeness back. Especially when I'm stressed out. But other than that, it was a good night. It was an exhausting night, but a fun night, I think, really. So now I'm walking home to try and really tire myself out so that I can get a decent lay-in tomorrow. That's the plan, because I'm not doing anything tomorrow. So I want a good long lay-in, then I want to make some videos and play on my drums, because I haven't been able to so far this week, because my sister has been ill, so she's been at home, but she should be going back to college tomorrow, which gives me a bit of time to pre-record a bunch of videos and, like I say, play drums without being disturbed. But anyway, I'll see you at the end of my journey, let you know how well I did at getting home before 1 o'clock. You're going down there a moment just so I can get my phone out of my pocket and check the time. Ooh, 23 minutes past. That gives me precisely 37 minutes to get home in order to complete the challenge. I think it can be done at present speed, but I might speed up just a little bit to guarantee it. Yes, anyway, I'm rambling. I'll see you tomorrow, no doubt. So until then, bye-bye. Oh, that was weird. Hello everyone, good morning. It is Friday the 11th of April. How are we all? Hope everyone is doing alright today. Today's plan, well, actually let's start with yesterday. Yesterday I didn't do a whole lot. Drummed for quite a lot of the day. Kind of missed it, so I did a lot of that. And then the plan for today is I'm going to have some breakfast and I'm going to sit down and watch Jeremy Kyle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on Netrock because I need to finish the Iron Farm, and that might take at least an hour, probably a bit more. So I thought I'll have some breakfast and stuff and get myself settled this morning, and then I'm just going to switch iTunes on and crank through it and get it finished because it needs to be done. And other than that, I think we're pretty much there. So for breakfast today, I shall have wow, bacon, I suppose, because bacon. Simply, I'll check, make sure we got more for breakfast.
on Sunday we do, because that's the thing in this house. Generally, Sunday breakfast is bacon sandwich, but there's some there. It's been in there for a while, so may as well get rid of it. I just hear my phone buzzing. Oh, quite a lot. Fair enough. We shall see. I finished the iron farm. It took probably over 2 hours to get everything sorted, but it is sorted now. And what have I done? We've gone from having one of the most inefficient iron farms in the world. We're talking more inefficient than the Irony Towers. We've gone from having one of those to the exact opposite end of the scale, where it is now too efficient, because we now have too much iron. That's the way it is. But nevertheless, all is good. I'm going to leave for work in about 15 minutes, and I need to sort this little thing out here. So I'll do that, brush my teeth and stuff, and get ready to go. 8 until 2 tonight, 6 hours, not too bad, which is alright because I'm feeling absolutely knackered, and I don't even know why. I'm just kind of sleepy. But anyway, I'll probably see you a little bit later on, maybe. If I don't, then consider this the end of the video.